Peeling in Marvel Rivals is kind of controversial, especially when you're talking about tanks peeling for their team. So what exactly is peeling? The goal of peeling is to get things off of your team, just like the goal of peeling an orange is to get the skin off the orange. You're peeling. However, if you ever Googled it up or maybe asked a high rank player, when do you peel as tank? They most likely say something like, it's not the tank's job to peel. Now, it's kind of a yes and no thing. It's a gray area, but hopefully by the end of this video, you're gonna understand that gray area and you're gonna better know when you should help your team and when you shouldn't. So here in this first clip, you're gonna notice that I turn around and I help my team deal with Captain America. As you notice, he is beating up on my squirrel girl, so I'm trying to get this guy off. I'm peeling. Well, not really. I personally don't like to use the term peeling because I feel like it will funnel the mentality of babysitting. Whenever you play a game like League of Legends, Final Fantasy, whatever, you have someone that's there to kind of babysit a couple of players to prevent them from harm. That's generally what peeling is. In this game, that's not the same type of concept you can use to assess whether or not you need to help them. A tank's job is to not babysit anybody. And I think that's where the confusion comes in. So in this video, we're going to use the word assist. When is it better to assist your team versus continue to do your thing? So rewatching this clip, I turn around and I assist the squirrel girl. Why? Well, let's think about real life. If we think about school, if we think about work, when do you generally assist people? Well, if there's a group project or there's something that you guys need to do together to reach a common goal, that's usually when you assist, right? The other way is usually when you have nothing else to do. If you're done with all your schoolwork or you're done with all your work at work and someone's like, hey, can you help me out? You're most likely gonna be like, sure, I have nothing else to do anyway, right? Now there's more reasons you assist people, of course, but we're gonna just use those two as a way to gauge it for the game. That's the two ways that we determine. So as a brief recap, why do we assist players in Marvel Rivals? Well, if it helps us reach a common goal, or if I really have nothing else to do right now, and the best option is just to assist you. Thinking about this Captain America whooping on my squirrel girl here, why do you think I assisted this guy? Is it because we have a common goal? Or is it because I have nothing else to really do right now? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to answer this one. 3, 2, 1. I assisted her because we have a common goal, right? I can't push this cart if this guy's constantly on the cart. The location that Squirrel Girl is in right now means that whenever this guy gets close, he's preventing the cart from moving. That is a no-no, right? I want to push the cart and it's not happening with you, so I have to deal with you. Why do I turn my back entirely? I'm in cover. Whenever you're in cover and you know that you're safe, you can just turn around and go ham, all right? So that's kind of the main thing. You never want to push out here and then help and turn like that. That's a no-no. Don't do that. I'm only turning around because I'm in cover. So we're going to take a look at a few more clips and we're going to look at all types of tanks, dive tanks, also the strategic tanks like Peni and Groot. We're taking a look and we're going to assess the same situation with all of them so you can better understand how you assist players as these types of tanks. So the next clip we have, Thor is in my face, right? And then Scarlet's in my face. So I attack Scarlet and I noticed that Thor was on my teammate. So I instantly turn around and I start assisting this player. Why am I assisting this player? You know the two reasons, right? Am I assisting him because we have a common goal? Or am I assisting him because I have nothing else to do? We have a common goal. The common goal is that I want to push this cart. I want to win the game. Well, we can't really push and win without our DPS, right? The DPS is a large chunk of how you win fights. Therefore, if he can't play the game, let's look at his screen. He can't do anything from this angle. Nothing. He could possibly even die. If he dies, that stalls my game, which means we have to stagger. We have to wait for this guy to come up. If this guy dies and somehow Rocket ends up dying, then that's 2 players. And so we're extremely staggered. And then what happens if it's 5 seconds left for these guys to respawn, right? 5 seconds left for Bucky, 5 seconds left for Rocket, and then Squirrel Girl ends up dying. Well, then it's 10 seconds for her, I think, somewhere around there. And then it's staggered again and we have to wait even longer. So this can even be up to 30 seconds. Or I can just spend 4 to 5 seconds of my time getting Thor off of this guy. It's all about thinking ahead. It's all about understanding what's happening at that moment and is assisting them going to benefit, right? Before we really assist anybody, you want to think about the job that your character does. It doesn't matter which character it is. It doesn't even matter if you're tank or not. The goal of Strange, more or less, is to just kind of push, right? She's a shield tank. It's kind of the push and protect at the same time. That's generally what he does for the most part, basic understanding wise, right? I can't push without him. Therefore, it's a common goal for me to deal with this so I can continue to get back to pushing. So here we are with the next clip. You'll notice the Thor went over my shoulder and he went to my back line. Should I help and assist, or is there something else that I could be doing? What do you guys think? Well, I definitely want to help and assist, right? But wait a second. I turn around. Why? Well, Scarlet stopped pushing. Scarlet did not go with Thor, which means the threat level of that Thor is actually lower now, right? It's different if she went because it can possibly just wipe the entire team. But Thor can't. Unless this guy is just like a beast monster, he can't. So this is where we get down to trust. Doesn't matter what DPS you are. It doesn't matter what healer you are. It does not matter. This comes down to trust. Can I trust you guys to be okay without me interfering? If we think about assisting them, does it prevent us from doing our goal? Well, let me look at my body, right? Let me look at when I took damage. Am I still getting healed? Yeah. So nothing right now is preventing me from getting heals. Do I need them to heal me so I can push? Yeah, I need them to heal me so I can. Nothing's really preventing me from doing that, right? Is there anything else I could be doing? Yeah, I can be helping prevent them from like collapsing on the Thor. If I turn around, they can collapse on me, which then kills me and then can kill our entire team. So I do have something else I can be doing. As I said, it comes down to trust. I know for a fact that you guys should be able to deal with this guy. I don't know, they can suck, who knows? But no matter what rank I'm in, I trust them. Because the rank on my team is the rank on the enemy team. So let's go ahead and see if they actually needed me or were they chilling. So Thor goes by me. Look at that. They don't even need me. They don't need me at all. They're gaming. I didn't even have to look at these guys to know they didn't need me. This is decision making. If, let's just say, they all die, then it's like, okay, why did you guys die to Thor? What happened? And I have to adjust my play style on the fly. This is why adapting is crucial when you're playing this game. I don't want to go too deep into that topic though, but for the most part, you guys can understand that I didn't need to assist there, so I didn't. There was no reason to, right? It's not about peeling, it's about assisting your teammates. All right, so now we're moving on to the dive tank. Instantly, I see Thor and I go on him. Why? Why do we, at least he's not gonna kill my team, he's not. I have nothing else better to do, which is true, but also the real thing is the common goal is to push the cart. If he's on here, he's stalling the cart. We need to get this guy off of it. I'm not peeling my team. I'm assisting them with the common goal. Right here, you know that Captain America goes to my team and I use this as an opportunity to engage. Why? Why would I not just get this Captain America? He's literally under me. I could just dive on him, knock him up, and we could probably kill him. Why? Well, let's ask ourselves the question. Assisting. Does killing Captain America help us reach the common goal? What is the common goal of my character specifically? What does Captain like to do? He likes to dive. Does killing him, like right now, is Captain America keeping me from diving their back line? No. So why do I need to assist? Okay, cool. What's the common goal of the match? To push the cart into the door. Is Captain America right now preventing us from moving this cart? No. Okay. Is there anything else that I can do? Yes. Dive their backline. Right? So the fact that I have other things better to do, the fact that our common goal isn't in any jeopardy, I don't need to assist them with this. It doesn't matter. So I go for the dive instead, because that's more important. If I can get this dive off, it's going to prevent them from capitalizing on the Captain America's push, which means that it's going to prevent my team from dying, which means we could probably get a stagger if Captain dies. The ramifications of my choice is far it far outweighs the ramification of just going on to the Captain America here. So I dive down, right? And I back up. Why do I back up? I back up and then I turn around. I back up for what? Why do I turn around? Well, again, let's ask ourselves the question. Assisting my team here, is it gonna prevent us, is Cap doing what he's doing right now preventing us from achieving our goal? No, I can dive if I really want to. I'm not prohibited. And my team is pretty much free to do what they want. The cart's moving, everything's chilling. Right? Do I have anything else better to do? No. If I dive right now, they have no line of sight on me. So if I need help and heals, they can't do it. So right now, I literally have nothing else better to do. So I'm just chilling, and I'll help fight the Cap if I need to. You can see I'm still here. I didn't commit because I don't know what's gonna be happening, right? I don't know if I need to continue to go or not. But I'm still kind of deciding in my head what I want to do. We notice that Cap is there, but we're doing the same scenario as Doctor Strange, right? What is that scenario? Well, the threat level becomes higher because there's two characters there, Winter Soldier and Cloak and Dagger. That threat is higher, which means this takes priority over me wanting to dive a backline or attacking the Captain America here, right? But I go attack the Captain America. Why? Didn't you just say? I did. Look at where they are. How much threat do they actually pose? Again, a trick. I want you guys to get this down. Look at the angle. I could already tell, just by looking at him, what the angle was. If my team dies to this guy, they're trolling. They have walls, they have the cart. It just shouldn't happen. He doesn't pump out enough damage from that far away to really kill anybody unless he's just an extremely good shot. But however, I trust my team to not die to him because my rank on my team is the same as their team. They should understand what to do and what not to do against something like that. This guy's shots are not going to be crazy well done and wipe my team if he's in the rank that he's supposed to be. Doesn't happen. So we end up chasing off the Captain, and that's because he was going to stall the cart. So this next clip, Bucky ends up pulling Thor. And now Thor is next to me, but then he goes past me. Should I turn around and assist my team? Or should I focus on what's in front of me and kind of keep the pressure on me? Similar to the Doctor Strange scenario. Well, assisting them right now could killing the Thor here assist the common goal of pushing to the door. Yes. He's sitting on the cart and it is going to stall. However, if I do decide to not hold this line, everyone else can collapse and kill my entire team. We do not want this. This is even further exacerbated by the fact that Bucky had ultimate. He actually used it to ult me. If we would have turned around and fought this Thor, it could have been a wipe for us. We still lost the fight, don't get me wrong, but you could tell how the choice of me trusting my team was still, quote unquote, the right choice. I just obviously ended up misplaying myself, but let's look at how Thor ended up killing our team. In a realistic scenario, could I have actually done anything here? Thor was getting that kill regardless. I guess Scarlet Witch is up there, which I don't think I noticed. But again, I trusted my team to be able to deal with it. The only person that died was Bucky, but that's because he was already extremely low as before. His positioning was a bit off. But the rest of my team didn't die to Thor. So trusting them was the right choice. See what I mean? You really have to weigh those pros and cons of are you going to assist and why. Sometimes you're wrong, and if you are wrong, you need to reassess the situation. In my head, I was not wrong. I just misplayed myself. I shouldn't have died. However, if we had the same fight again and we all ended up dying, then I'd have to think, well, the first time I thought I was okay. The second time we all wiped. Bro, what happened? And I have to adjust my play on the fly there. But because I felt like I didn't really do anything wrong, it was just kind of a fluke. We just ended up dying. I got ulted by Bucky. We play the next fight the exact same and continue to push and continue to win. Funnily enough, the same scenario happened. Captain America ults, he goes past my team, and I'm not focusing him. Why? Well, do I need to assist him? Is helping Captain America, or is helping with Captain America and killing him right now more beneficial than keeping their damage dealers away and their healers away? No. So the common goal is definitely we want to help push this cart, but the way that I can do my job for this fight is preventing them from getting past me. Similar to Doctor Strange before, I did the same exact thing. So you could see the decision making for when to peel, right? When to assist your team is the same decision making for every single tank, and it can be done the exact way for every single tank. And it's not just a tank thing. You can assist peel with every character. It doesn't even matter what role you are. This is why I don't really like using the word peel, because peeling can look different in a lot of different ways. This is peeling this guy and this girl off my team without being near my team. But let's just say, oh, Invisible Woman dies. Oh my God, you're not peeling, Captain America. You're too deep, blah, blah, blah. No, you just don't know how to deal with being dove. That's not my job. My job is not to sit on you because you can't deal with being dove. You need to get better at the game. So this is where it comes from. This is where that quote, "It's not the tank's job to peel," comes from. It's not my job to play your game. I do need to do my job to best assist the situation, but it's not my job to sit on you and just hope that you can survive. That's not how it works. You need to control the whole entire battlefield, not just a little segment. A team fight is literally a huge part of the map. The fight's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. I can't just sit on one location just because you're getting dove, right? So you might be thinking, well, Poppin, what happens if my team just gets dove by like Spider-Man, Black Panther, Venom, and they keep dying? What do I do then? My advice, play Peni, so that way it's easier for you to deal with that, or lose. If you're playing ranked, it's called ranked for a reason. There's a ladder system. Some people are better, some people are worse. That's how you climb. If you're worse, you don't. If you're better, you do. If the divers are better than your healers, they're better at diving than your healers are better at staying alive, well, you're gonna lose that game. Not really much you can do. So again, when it says your job, you have to think about, can I assist you or not? If you could assist and you don't, you're losing your games because you're not assisting. You're not losing your game because you're not peeling, you're just not playing the fight right. So in this clip, now we're dealing with strategic tanks like Groot and Peni. They work the same way. In this clip, you'll notice that Thor, again, goes behind me. So it doesn't really matter which character you're playing at all. The thought process is the same. He goes behind me, I start shooting because I notice that they need some help, right? I'm assisting. And even though she is super low, she could potentially die, I trust her. There's more to worry about, right? Again, common goal. Is Thor preventing us from pushing this? No, he's not. Could killing our healer make it harder for us to play? Yes, but I trust her. I trust she doesn't need a babysitter. She's fine. So the fact that I trust her, it's not gonna ruin our common goal because I don't think she's going to die. So there is no, like, well, if she dies, then the common goal, pushing the cart, is not gonna happen. In my mind, she's not gonna die. He's also not sitting on this cart. This right here tells me we're chilling. Is there anything else I could be doing? Yeah, I could be preventing other people from collapsing. That's exactly what we focus on. Right? And even though I'm playing Peni, someone with mines and stuff like that, luckily it's easier to peel, quote unquote, easier to peel with mines and traps and whatnot. The same thought process still remains, you know? She still is more than just mines and bombs and stuff. So he's back. Same concept with the Captain America thing. Look at their field of view. What is he shooting right now? This is some high level type stuff, by the way. Being able to look at a player and knowing their line of sight without actually being in their shoes, that will take practice. But you can get it down. Just know that you actively do it every game and you'll be able to do it. But I already know he had no line of sight on my team. He could shoot me in the back, but like, okay, it doesn't really matter. My healer's there, I'm chilling, we're really far away, the fall off damage is there. I'm not in any danger whatsoever right now. So I decided to turn around and see if we can deal with this Thor. Why? Because he's preventing the cart from moving. Not because my team is going to die, but because the cart is moving. So we're peeling because we need to get this cart moving. Once Thor decides to go here, and I notice that their team starts to walk up, I go back to preventing them from moving up to my team. Same with Strange, same with Captain America. It's the same exact concept, guys. Same exact thing here. Thor goes over my shoulder, but I turn around and continue to shoot. Why? Line of sight. Look where they are. The only person really doing anything is her, but I'm not worried about her because that's not a kill threat. She can kill if she's cloaked, don't get me wrong, because that dude does some deeps. But for the most part, like, she's not a threat like Winter Soldier or like anybody else, right? So in this particular moment, I know that nobody's really in any danger. And the only thing that's preventing us from pushing this cart is Thor at this point. And I can't do anything else by myself. My nest is exploded already. I could stun, but like, I'd rather just get rid of this guy because it makes their team fall apart way more than getting rid of Cloak and Dagger. So we focus on Cap, we focus on Thor. We get them both out. Same exact concept here. We know that Cloak and Dagger's behind us. Why do I turn around instead of continue to do anything else in the front? Common goal. The cart can't move if she's here. Also, there's nothing else to do. So when it comes down to the question of when to peel your teammates, the answer is it's not your job to peel, but it is your job as a teammate to assist. So then it leads us to the question of when should you assist your team as a tank? And there's two answers to that. One, if it helps you reach a common goal, right? If my DPS or healer cannot heal or do DPS because of something preventing them from doing that, we have to assist. If the cart or the objective, whatever it may be, whether it's domination or convoy convergence, whatever, if something's preventing that cart from moving, well, we need to work together to get the cart to move, right? That's when I would assist my team there. Or if you just have nothing else better to do. If you have something else better to do, like actually killing someone, creating more space, whatever, if you have something else realistically better to do, do it. Those are the two reasons on why you would assist your team. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and of course I'll get to them. But I think that's just the best way to think about when you should do it, because it's a lot easier to understand it that way. You just need to assist when something is preventing your team from winning the game or preventing your team from doing their job. That literally is it. Of course, as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, you know what I always say, think you guys are doing what? Poppin' often. Will often.